Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All that is going to be in this intro right here. Okay, now let's get back to it. So today I'm going to be talking about self-respect and self-worth and just you knowing what you ought to become and everything in between like that, because I think sometimes we get it a little twisted and it's like we need to stop getting a little twisted. See, I'm in a season right now where I'm just rediscovering myself a little bit and also like what I want, and it's just like I've been writing down what I want out of my next relationship and everything like that, because yeah, not to say I settled or anything like that. I did not settle. I was very much well off, but now that's over, now I just have to focus on what I am becoming and just honoring my self-respect, and my knowing my self-worth is extremely important. And I think it guides you in the right direction even when you want something else. And it's just like right now, I don't want to talk about the specifics, but it's just like right now there's one person, and it's just like this person I know ain't good for where I want to go. So it's just like you either gonna get cut off or I'm just gonna like distance myself or something, because I never want to belittle my self-worth, because I know I'm worth a bunch. And it's just like I know you need to understand that there's always somebody out there for you that is gonna give you that 100% effort, that's gonna give you everything that you need, like, even I'm not even saying that people are there to give you what you need or like give you something, or you guys to have this transactional love. That is not what it is. It's just that you need to be self-aware of your standards. Like, you can't just because I see some my type to a T, but the personality ain't there, that don't mean that I need to be with my type to a T, because my type to a T is not on my timing. Like, no. So you just need to uphold your standards and understand your self-worth and align your standards with your self-worth and never go under that just because. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to being with somebody long term, you don't want to ever belittle your standards, because that don't end well. I've never been in a predicament where I've been belittled. I know where I belittled my standards or whatever. I think I'm very much like telling you, like, hey, this is what I want, like, this is what I need, and if you don't adhere to that, then this ain't gonna work out, like that kind of thing. I've always been that type of person, even though I don't like confrontation and conflicts. Like, I've always been that type of person that's just like, if you aren't the one for me, if you aren't the one that fits my standards, who isn't the type of person that I want to cater to, or who caters to me, then it's just not gonna work out, and that's okay. But you should never feel like you have to belittle yourself, because there's literally like billions of people in this world, and it's just like you can't. No. So I think that this season for me right now is just literally just self-reflecting and understanding what I want for my future, because it's just like sometimes you can get blindsided of where your direction is, or what you want to do, or you get a little like hazed by all the pros of somebody and not invest your time and invest your analyzation or examination into the cons of somebody. And it's just like you gotta understand somebody holistically and see if they actually are meant for you. And it's also okay for somebody to be in your life for a season. That's my other thing. You need to understand that some people are just in there for a season. They have your standards, they look up to it and everything like that, but they might just be there for a season and you're expecting them to be here long term. And you just really need to see like where their head's at in terms of that, and also yours. And you need to respect your decisions. Like, yes, you don't want to hurt their feelings. Yes, you don't want to do wrong by them. All of these things. But it's at the end of the day, it's like you just got to do what's best for you. And it's also like you need to see if it's seasonal and everything like that. You need to just stand by that. You can't just keep running back to them just because. Like, what are you running back to them for? Like, explain to me what you're running back to them for. Like, if you know they're seasonal and there's always these signs that they are seasonal, why are you running back to them? Because you just gotta keep living your life and just do what you gotta do. So, yeah, all in all, to say that uphold your standards when you're talking to somebody new, and understand your worth and understand your respect for yourself, and just understand that you are that person and that you have so many people that potentially can love you out there in the world, and that you don't need to settle for less, and you don't need to settle for something that you know isn't going to last long term. And then also that some people are here for a season. Some people are here just to uplift you or something like that. Like, that doesn't mean that they're a bad person or anything of that sort. It just means that they were here for a time for you to grow or for you to learn something from them, or learn a life lesson, or make a mistake with them, or anything like that, and to direct you where your path is. But that's literally it. Not everybody is here for the long haul, and you need to understand that. Peace out, love.